Hi, Brianna. How are you doing today?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
Mhm.
What's going on?
Um, I mean, just kind of feeling stressed out. Lots been happening, and I don't know.
Stressed out? Like overwhelmed? Or.
Yeah, it's just there's just been a lot going on, and kind of had like an incident recently, and just kind of everything's kind of come to a head. So I guess that's why I'm here.
An incident?
Yeah, I mean, you probably know, but um, last weekend I got pulled over and got a DUI, and now I have to come here and have this assessment done. So
Mm-hmm.
there's just a lot going on.
So I did receive some information about, I guess, the reason that you're here and the DUI and all that, but I just wanted to hear kind of what happened and from your perspective and in your words.
Well, I was out with friends and was drinking and drove home, and I got pulled over close to my house and um, got arrested and got charged with a DUI. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess I ended up here.
And that whole process has been stressful for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, when you came into the office today, you had to fill out like little questionnaires and things like that. Do you remember that? One of them was talking about drinking and how much you typically drink. And it indicated that you drink at a risky level for a woman your age. You indicated that you drink on average 3 to 4 drinks per day and like 4 or 5 days a week at that rate. And just based on the standards that we use, that is considered risky drinking. And I was just wondering what you think about that.
I mean, I don't know if it would be risky. It seems kind of normal for someone my age. I mean, I get home from work and drink a couple glasses of wine a few nights
Mm-hmm.
during the weekday, like the weekdays, and then on the
Mm-hmm.
weekends I drink with my friends. I mean, I don't know if it's risky,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel knowing that the standards we use considers that risky drinking?
Well, I mean, those are just standards. I don't really know what they say, but I mean, I guess it's kind of concerning. But again, it feels like that's just what everyone my age kind of does, at least people that I hang out with.
Okay. Okay. So it seems like based on what you just said, like when you get home from work sometimes and like kind of ease the tension,
Yeah, just to like
anxiety.
unwind. Like it's long hours at my job and come home and I live alone, so I just have a few glasses of wine and
Yeah. Yeah, it just kind of relieves the stress.
yeah.
What are some of the other benefits that you experience from drinking?
Well, I mean, besides like stress relief and I don't know, it feels good at the end of the day, but social drinking, I mean, it's fun. My social group drinks. I don't know.
Okay, so it kind
Kind of helps
of.
me take my mind off
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah. And helps you in those social situations kind of relate to other people and just have a good time.
Well, yeah, because everyone else is drinking, so it kind of just, I don't know. I
Right.
get on everyone else's level, I guess.
Right. What do you think are some of the potential drawbacks that you've experienced with your drinking?
Well, the DUI, for
Okay.
starters. Um, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, sometimes I get too drunk. Um, Feeling sick the next day, things like that. But I'm not sure.
Okay, so you felt kind of hungover and. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever had to call into work or miss family functions or anything like that because of your
Um,
drinking?
I've never had to call into work, but I definitely have like not hung out with my family or like backed out on things with them because I haven't felt good the next day, or I've chosen to go out instead of spending time with my family, things like that.
Okay. So it sounds like you had some legal consequences related to your drinking and the physical consequences kind of being hungover the next day, and then maybe a little bit of family consequences related to your drinking as well.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. I'm just wondering how you feel about, now that we've had a chance to talk about that, how you feel about your drinking.
I mean, I guess it's something I could work on. I mean, I'm not ready to like stop altogether because I don't think that's necessary, but I mean, I guess I could reel it in a little bit, especially since the DUI.
Okay. So maybe since kind of seeing that legal consequence associated with your drinking, that kind of opened your eyes a little bit to maybe something needs to change, but maybe not all the way.
Yeah.
Something needs to
I
change.
just like know my limits, I guess.
Okay. Maybe learn a little more about yourself and drinking and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So on a scale from 1 to 10, and 10 being very ready to change and 1 being not at all ready to change, where do you think you would fall?
I don't know, maybe about like a 7?
At a 7?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Why would you say a 7 and not a 4 or a 5?
I guess because like multiple things have happened recently and with the DUI and everything, I mean, I'm ready to make some changes. I don't want that to happen again. So,
Okay. So because of all the consequences, just the stuff we just talked about, all the consequences you've experienced recently, that's kind of pushing you up into that higher range there. Okay. What do you think it would take to get you to an 8 or a 9 on that scale?
I'm not sure. Maybe just learning more about it, I guess, or talking about it more.
Okay. So the hope is, I guess, is you have to go to these groups here at the clinic, that you're going to learn more about alcohol use and how that affects your body. So maybe that's something that you'll have the chance to experience. I'm really glad that you're here and you're verbalizing your willingness to change, and you're able to talk about, the benefits of drinking, but also maybe some of the consequences as well. So between now and next time that we meet, what might be one way we can start at least that change process, maybe our first step that we can take between now and next time?
I don't know, maybe I could, think about maybe some other things that have happened and more consequences, or maybe more things I like about drinking or don't like about it. I'm not sure.
Okay. So kind of develop a more extensive pros and cons list?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. And that might help you in your decision? Okay. Well, thank you so much. I think that that's a great plan, and I look forward to, we'll meet next week. I look forward to hearing what you have to say about that. What do you think about this process so far and everything that you've experienced here at the clinic?
I mean, it's been okay so far. I guess I can commit to it.
Okay. Well, I'm really glad to hear that you're willing to at least look at some of the benefits and risks of changing, and I look forward to seeing you next week, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.